Hey guys, and welcome everyone to today's testing session for the upcoming Sim Formula Europe competition. Guys, we have the quarterfinals ahead this Thursday, And well, that means we need to get going. We need to do some practice in this mighty Porsche Bahrain Auto, actually. So yeah, this is what the track of choice will be for Thursday. So we rather get going with some practice. It is first lap for me, really, so yeah, let's see how this goes. Starting with a little bit more fuel, as we need to do a race here. Not just like, you know, some sport where you just tempt it for qualifying hot laps. Oh yes, neck limits. I somehow have a couple of memories to that Formula Pro race that I did the other day around this track. Oh yeah, brilliant. I am Paul Zero, smelling big tire wear. We will see, I guess. I smell lots of slipstreaming and drafting. So let's see how this goes. Oh my god. That car jumps over every other curb. Track limits. Seriously. Oh, the lap time is generally speaking still alive. So 6 to begin with. I think dodging that curb is important. Yeah, you need to somehow find a way to... Right, look. It's jumping around, man. Yeah. So for turn 3 you need to actually find a way to stay tight on the exit, I think. So then, second lap. Is it? Ah, okay, I ran into the limiter. Go 0 with that. Yeah, as the car's jumping around like crazy, really. There you go, track limiting. Burning the rear. crazy because I already feel flat spotted at the front. Yes. However, not only flat spotted at the front, also nearly no rear instability. But then the question would be, am I surprised that this is the case looking at how I drive the car? And the answer to that is no. No, there is no timetable for practice, which is a bit of an issue because you actually can't really say how quick you really are. Jesus Christ, where is sitting that beacon there? Wojciech, hello. I'm doing alright. How about you? So that way I'm certainly burning the rear. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. You kinda learn how to deal with it, which means not sliding the rear as excessively as I'm doing it right here. Yeah, more cuts. Oh boy, what's wrong with the Fanatec wheelbase? I have no idea what they've done with the track limits in this car. If that is default, those track limits are ridiculously tight. Winding coils. Is it new? So I think the track limits are ridiculous. Remember, this was considered a track limit. Can you tell me how this is? Okay, it is a track limit. Not according to F1 rules, but whatever. Lorry, it's on Thursday. We must schedule already. So guys, I hope you appreciate the stream. Oh boy. Let's waste that first lap, it's fine. You appreciate the stream, you appreciate the content. If you do so guys, please have a follow on Twitch, subscribe us on the YouTube channel if you have not done that already. Especially guys on YouTube, we're trying to hunt down 8,000 subscribers overall by the end of the year maybe. Joyride, hello, welcome. But it feels like on the first lap, the car is really reluctant to turn. No, Wojciech, I don't think so. Not today. I haven't done any races this week at all. They would completely race without an idea. Man, this car... Don't know what happens on that suspension. To me also that curb seems completely flat from the cockpit view. I would just like to know what's actually happening there. That curb is upsetting the car a lot indeed. Yeah, Laurie, I'm doing good. How about you, man? Hope you're doing good as well. Maybe you should try second gear, maybe first is even too upsetting. Oh, like, with this car, it feels like I have no idea what is the dimensions of it in terms of track limits and stuff. Wojciech, like the intermediate participation looks really good, I think. Participation in intermediate is, I think, around 50 to 70 for every race. limits. Ah, Laurie, you went investing for your rig. That's great to hear. Yeah, looking forward to see what you say. These. I agree with you. There is things that are certainly better on the rFactor 2 online system than on local motorsport. Although I need to be honest as well, I can kind of miss in the local motorsport races to an extent. Yeah, as much as I think the thing is, rookie servers are full and therefore they are quite difficult to win, even for veteran drivers like me, Jerne, David. You know, we don't just hop into the rookie servers and just like easily win the races. It's not going to happen. Jesus Christ. No chance. A little quiet compared to the game sound. But I haven't really changed anything. I mean, I can... Let me quickly check whether there is an issue with the sounds. No, actually, okay, yeah, I see that the gain is a bit suboptimal, but maybe I need to turn it the other way. There we go. That should be... Yeah. I have a couple of small plants in the back of the room, trying to improve the air quality, but not just air quality is a benefit. Nice steering wheel flat spots. So, let's see. Nice. Didn't touch the curb. Man, I feel like as soon as I only touch that curb, the car's just getting dragged off into the gravel stuff. Hey Robin, how are you? Wojciech, so if their RMA takes more than 2 months, then I would probably start writing an email. Because that is really not supposed to take that long. I don't know how to take that turn. Yeah, but it's our team server, so we won't give out that IP, as you can imagine. I mean, it's basically just a static railroad that... I mean, I could do the same stuff offline, but I would need to ask the other guys whether they agree with that. They are tryharding. Well, I just started practice. I won't try hard this, to be honest. If I can't make it easily into the top 10, then I got nothing to look for in the semi-finals either. So tryharding is not an option. Yeah, sorry Nico. Again, if Yane and David are watching and they are fine with it, then I'm okay with it too. But again, we would hand out the IP of our server, so we don't want that, to be honest. (11-8). Look at the jump around. Okay, so hanging into that curb, turn 5 is not really an option. Okay, so 20 minutes is the race. Doing 72s. 16, 17 laps of racing. What does RF2 need to do? That's a tough one. Because I think RF2 keeps their image of having a bad game carrying around. And there were a couple of milestones that were hit, you know, like they brought a new UI and then the UI was considered being worse as the UI we had before. Then they tried fixing stuff but brought in other issues and bugs with the game. Then they brought out the competition system, which was full of faults. So whatever they've done over the years, it always had kind of issues with the game. And I think that is what everyone is kind of aware is the wrong word, but is being reserved to. Or, yeah, suspicious about. Personally, I think they are using a lot of potential right now already. I think the current player base is as big as it can get for the moment. Which doesn't mean that it should not be bigger. I'm absolutely with you. I don't know exactly what would be a good idea for them to do. I guess they would need to enable the career ladder on their system as quickly as possible. Oh, god damn it. I wanted to give this like 30 minutes of driving, but I'm not really sure if that's going to be enough. Why do you think that the base sim content is looking bad, graphics-wise? Sunford doesn't look bad, in my opinion. Yes, Malaysia did. Silverstone looked good. Sadly, it's not licensed anymore. Yes, Alfredo is a coffee. I don't think other sims look particularly better. I've seen some screenshots of... I think VCO has shared a screenshot of GT3 cars and ACC at Zandvoort from very far back. Like helicopter view. This is one of the worst screenshots I've seen of a racing game in a long while. I don't think F123 looks any good. It looks super artificial, even on the highest settings. Photo mode is great there, it almost looks real, as you can see on some of my thumbnails. But the actual in-game footage looks bad. iRacing is looking bad for years. The only thing that really looks good is the way the cars go over the ground, over the tarmac. That looks kind of natural. I think graphic-wise, iRacing is much worse off. Yeah, I agree. Suspension and iRacing really looks good. That's surely one of the things that they are doing really good. Alright, I finally made it. A clean lappy. While talking about bad graphics. Yes, night and light reflection in that regard looks good, I agree. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to put rFactor 2 in the perfect spotlight graphic-wise. That surely is not the case, but I think this Bahrain racetrack looks really good. All the official contents look really good. Like, as good as they can look with DirectX 11 and the stuff that we have. Christian, which cup are you referring to? Vinci. This is currently, I think, highest setting, high to medium settings. So not full. Still off from full because of Spa, Veteran Endurance Championship. There I had FPS issues. Esport settings would be absolutely everything on low, I think. But yes, I'm not running esports settings. Calypso, I may agree with that. Not solely or ultimately, but I find some truth on that. In that quotation of you. Ah, the Rennsport one, yes. Rennsport graphics, I think, are not good, to say the least. Yeah, there is some truth in the fact that the official DLC content tracks, they might look better. And arguably from a customer's point of view that probably shouldn't be the case, just simply because it's paid, that it looks better. But I'm afraid there's some truth in that as well. I agree. I absolutely prefer rFactor 2 graphics a lot more. In Rennsport, every object that is like 100-150 meters away is extremely blurry, and like the soft particles are very bad. And at least from here on I can already see the cranes and stuff in some sharpness, as I would expect them to see them in real life as well from that distance. Thank you, Hero. Appreciate it. Dudes, these cuts will be crazy. The in-car dashes might be alright, yeah, but in all fairness, I don't want to sit in a simulator where the in-car dash is looking amazing. And the environment I'm racing in, like the things I'm actually looking at, like, you know, I have mostly eyes on the straight, looks horrendous. If anything, I can deal with the opposite, because I'm hardly looking at the dash anyway. And my issue is rather that I'm cooking the rears. I'm not too worried about the overall cut points in the end. Yeah, they are. And I don't know why every series we run on Bahrain lately is using this layout. To me it was a tragedy already when they used it in F1. I would have rather loved them to take the endurance layout instead of the Grand Prix circuit, but especially when we come to Formula Pro, why not even use the Grand Prix layout in the first place? But, you know, I was referring to that Mickey Mouse section that's coming up here. You go here to the right, and then find some roadblocks where we're actually navigating through amazingly. This layout here. This is so tricky, but that would have been a good fun as well. Like just sliding it back here onto the Grand Prix circuit. I mean, yeah, of course, I know they don't use this layout for a reason in F1, but come on, it's not that bad, is it? Everyone cooking the rears doesn't make me feel better, to be honest. Because I don't want to cook them rears. See if I can get a 17 lap run in. Not cooking them rears too much. Probably only with bad lap times as such. Yes, F1 raced them at some point, 2 years I think, and then they deemed the middle sector to be F'd. And like a Monaco Mickey Mouse without any sense of overtaking. Which I get in a way. But if you don't use that endurance layout, then please at least use the Grand Prix tech. I am false. I would assume they did, yes. At least the metrics on Twitch are indicating that a lot. Same goes for YouTube. We're speaking about the last couple of weeks especially. The only thing, like overall, I think last year I had more views even and more growth. But that was, I think, part of local motorsport and the tutorials that I made last year then for that topic. Well, I'm not sure if it helps content creators in general, but it certainly helps me as I'm an rFactor 2 based content creator. Makes total sense. I don't know if you guys have watched the F1 Creator Series. What do you think about the format overall for us, or for me as a streamer, for us as a community? Would really appreciate your thoughts on that. And also feel free to tell me that F1 is just not your thing. That's absolutely fine, of course. But I really wonder because numbers on the F1 Creator Series haven't been too great for me, I have to admit, but I still want to keep going in that because it's great to catch up with other creators. And also I think watching that F1 racing is somewhat worthwhile and entertaining in a way for you as well. Okay, I get that, and it's a valid point. So as you don't like watching the F1 games or playing the F1 game, you haven't seen one of the races, right? I got that right. Yeah, the thing is, why I am asking, and you guys gonna have a chance to raise your voice in a more quiet environment in the next couple of days. I am about to, you know, there's currently my advents calendar going on the social medias and all sort of channels as part of that. Sometimes it's a YouTube short, sometimes it's just a post, sometimes it's a picture, sometimes it's an announcement. But what I'm planning to do for Wednesday, I think, is to release a small Google Doc or a small Google survey, where I have a couple of particular questions towards you guys watching. You know, every now and then I'm going out fishing for your opinion and fishing for your feedback, because I want to improve the channel as a streamer, as a content creator. Maybe also want to improve as a driver or personality, and call it whatever you want, really. But yeah, I'm basically trying to find out what you guys like, to a certain extent, why you guys are watching me. What is the reason you enjoy us, or what is the reason for you enjoying the content over here, and what might be a thing that you might be missing, considering the fact that I'm trying to create and operate a community here. So as a community point of view, what would you like, or what do you see is missing, or what would you say is would be a feature for being a community that is missing, or that is even good? So yeah, eyes open on Wednesday 13th for Facebook, for Twitter, for Instagram, also here for the YouTube community page. This is a thing where I've pulled out a poll like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and it was quite funny. I asked, are you guys actually looking at that type of page on the channel? And most of you were like, no. And I was like, interesting. But I decided to just take a look at it and operate it regardless a bit more often. Because I want to understand, like, you know, where are you guys watching, where are you guys trying to get the news from, where are you guys for interaction, and so on. So yeah, that is something that went on in my head. This is a bad lap. It was a kinda nice rhythm, actually. No, I sort of effed it up. Yeah, I get it, Calypso. Also for F1. The driving is a fact that is certainly more arcade-ish or simcade-ish in F1 23, but to a certain extent driving the cars is actually fine and is somewhat enjoyable. Yeah, I am Falls, that is actually a good idea to put the survey up for a couple of weeks into the chatbot, I guess. So every now and then when you guys are tuning in, can keep the answers coming and not just rely on a single post. Probably a good call. It's exactly stuff like that, where I'm absolutely happy for your feedback. I might probably, like, you know, I'm not that dumb about forgetting about that, but sometimes you don't see the obvious things. Like, there's a German proverb saying you can't see the forest because of the many trees ahead of you. That is a perfect example for that occasion. Ah! So I think at this stage still 7 more laps to go. I am Paul's, you can look out from Wednesday onwards. I will probably keep it there till the end of the year. Big mistake. Half a second, 6/10 off. Crazy. Yeah, exactly. So that is interesting that you mentioned this, Calypso, because my plan is, as I'm facing a period of non-esports in the next couple of months, for me the plan is to not leave rFactor 2, of course. We will still do our rFactor 2 streams. We'll still do rFactor 2 online, maybe local motorsports when it remains a thing. So I'm obviously not planning to ditch RF2 by any means, but I'll probably go exploring into different sims as well, trying to, you know, improve the fan base, because, you know, as much as we all do love rFactor 2 and stuff, I know that the majority of viewers is like, you know, the die-hard rFactor 2 core. I don't want to call us here rFactor 2 fanboys, because we're not fanboying, we're not defending rFactor 2 for every inch. At the same time, I may want to go a little bit back on iRacing, just for the memes, you know, for the shorts and the clips. I also want to do F123. I'm thinking about doing a career mode, maybe as a story, just crop it together and maybe not doing it at all. Maybe doing it even in full and live, like we do with the co-op career mode that we do with Panju. Next episode happens this weekend, actually. Maybe I'll go into ranked or a little bit deeper into the F1 World Car, stuff like that. Because I kind of like the idea behind it, despite I think it's very badly executed. But still is a kind of unique feature that is not around on any other sim. So I would love to go into that a bit. ACC is a thing. Rennsport is a thing. Maybe even AC. I haven't played AC in a while. But I saw Gamer Muscle doing like a 10-hour stream on AC today. With a new Lofi Motorsport support. So yo, Calypso, we're certainly exploring these options. For sure. And obviously you guys are always welcome to give me any feedback whatsoever. Good, bad, positive, negative, whatever. Put it down in the comments area if you watch it as a video on demand. I'm a bit afraid of being stuck on RF2 as such, you know. I am Paul's, yes, it is a 20-minute race indeed. What do you mean LFM ACC grind. I'm not sure if I really want to grind a system that I don't feel too nice with. I mean, I'm not horrendously bad when it comes to ACC, but to me the car feels... I feel like I'm sitting in a... You know, there are those roller coasters in the big parks where there is water in the tube and you put a lumber boat into it, and then you get pulled up with a band, and then you get released into a big drop-off. I can't remember how it's called. For those of you that have ever played Roller Coaster Tycoon, it was the thing for the guests. How is it called? Lumberjack? No, not Lumberjack. You know, the water slides where you have the big wooden boats in. Help me. Anyway, I mean the car feels like this one big wooden boat with no suspension, with the tires being done out of stone. It's probably a Fred Flintstone car. That's what it feels. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I don't know, I haven't done AC in a while, but I would consider from the overall physics engine, probably AC is the better sim. They improved it in the patch 1.9, but it's still horrendous, I think. So I got 2 laps to go. Let's see if I can get even any good lap time out of this. Yeah, but again, when you say it's not on par with rFactor 2, which I basically agree with, then the question to me is, why is there so many people on ACC but not on RF2? Is it just because of the accessibility of the game, or what is the issue behind it? Lockbloom. It might be. I don't know. Thank you, Pete, for googling it up. Yeah, that rFactor 2 is too late on it. That's, I think, undoubtedly the case. Ah, damn it. I don't think there is any way to argue around that, and I'm not doing so. RF2 was extremely late on these things. But after all, they got here, you know? Yeah, it's interesting what you guys are thinking on it. I'm kinda on the approach that, to me, rFactor 2 is the best physics product. And if you are a diehard sim racer and enjoy doing racing, then I don't get why you don't wanna be on the best racing physics. Luca, I don't edu. I just say edu disagree. Okay, so it was a rather bad stuff. Anyway, guys, though, on a serious note, in 2024 I'm going to try and diversify a little bit more around the games. I know that I am considered to be the rFactor 2 streamer, which is probably right. and I'm kind of proud about it as well, to a certain extent. However, I will go a little bit deeper into iRacing and see how people appreciate that kind of content. I will go try do a little bit of ACC if possible, and try to see how the people appreciate that content. I haven't tried AC yet on LFM, and it's probably the first thing I will do once I'm dropping out of SFE, if I would not make it to the semis. Then in that week I surely gonna go on AC and LFM, just to see if that is something that would suit me driving wise as well. Personally, I think it should, because I think AC is quite close to RF2 in a way on the physics. But I would also be like open to try stuff like F1 Manager, if you guys are into that as well. Can't do good lap 1. And this is why I want to get my survey out, really. I really want to understand what is your guys' interest. Yeah, exactly. The FFB is not too bad on AC. There's some other things that I think you can't do a jump start, if I remember correctly, on AC. Like, you just put it first and wait till the lights are going off and you are flat out with it. I'm not sure if that is still the same. Oh, let's see. I just can't get this quick. Man, this track limit stuff is annoying. What is the iRacing Manager? I mean, undoubtedly iRacing has the biggest market in actually literally everything. When it comes to streamers, when it comes to setups, when it comes to leagues, events, community. I can't neglect the fact. It's just probably my personal issue that I dislike the game's physics at its utmost. So coming back to my survey about the feedback, if you guys want to see me raging on iRacing, then we can make that become possible. Yeah, I know. It's a big pain indeed. I sort of hope that Le Mans Ultimate is a big bang coming. But then we all know about shenanigans that are currently going on with MSG and stuff. So there's a fair point to be worried about that. Anyway guys, if you want to support this community, if you want to support us, then please give this video a like, become a subscriber on the YouTube channel, become a follower on Twitch. Especially guys on YouTube, we're trying to hunt down 8,000 subscribers overall. I'm afraid we won't make it this year anymore, as the growth is just a little too small, and I don't have too much time streaming in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Obviously we're gonna still have some streams, but not on a daily basis. Yeah, Pete Simracer, but you can do the same thing on RF2 as well, with Crew Chief and the Race Lab apps, you know. Yes, give me the track limit. Let's go. Yeah, but you know, all the real life races are going to iRacing and saying this is the pinnacle. Personally, I don't get it. I mean, I have no idea how real racing cars are driven, because I never drove a real racing car yet. But just looking on how people are racing it on all these onboard cameras that we see, and then driving it on iRacing, it feels, visually speaking, so off. And the way you need to take this turn 1 to be quick is so off as well, to be honest. Yes, that's a track limit. That iRacing is the pinnacle or the best platform to do racing, yeah, I know. That is undoubtedly the fact. It's also the biggest variety on content available. Oh, okay, I think I'm about to be fed up in a minute. Yeah, Danielle, we have to hope, I guess. Goldwinger, thank you so much for a tier 1 sub. Much appreciated. Ah! That actually brings me to the fact, Goldwinger, are you actually here? Or did you just auto-renew? No, Goldwinger, you are here, right? You're live with us. Yeah, again, I would need to come back on AC. I haven't done a lot of AC racing lately. Goldwinger, that's great. So you can show off the people. What are our new emotes? I have updated a couple of emotes on both Twitch and YouTube. And if you want to make use of them in the chat, all you need to do is either become a lowest tier 1 member on YouTube or a lowest tier 1 subscriber on the Twitch channel to get those emotes into your library. Yes, this dragon is not one of the emotes. If I have a closer look, then you'll find some. I can't take this turn 2 with fresh tires. It's just not rotating. Yes, Goldwinger, that is actually one of the free ones, I think. The coffee sack, coffee... How do you call it? Coffee pack, not sack. Or brain. Exactly, Goldwinger. There we are. Thumbs up emotes. Those are updated for the tier 1 subs on Twitch and the YouTube members on YouTube, obviously. So a new set of emotes to be used for the chat. If you guys want to support the channel and also want to make use of these emotes, it will be released tomorrow as a story. On our advent calendar, of course. I can't get it up to speed here. Are there any plans or ambitions from iRacing to update their existing tire model? I haven't heard anything of an FSR preseason. And personally, I don't need that right now anyway. Shouldn't have taken the curb for the jumps reasons. You know what triggers me the most on these iRacing tires? Hang on, I need to hold on to that lap. I think I effed up final turn, but it's still 2/10 improvement. So, and with that, I'm gonna leave it. Just gonna do one final comment to that iRacing tire model. The thing that triggers me the most on iRacing tires is that you cannot, for the sake of it, get out of the system what are your current tire temperatures. Because the FFP is so bad, you can't feel the tire. You don't know what the tire is doing. Personally, at least. very undecided whether to go for another lap or not, but I think I'm gonna leave it. So guys, that means that's gonna do it for today. Goldwinger, I'm looking for options for new sim racing teams. I am not going to go F123 full beans. I will stay with the Creator Series, of course, because that makes total sense. That is something I also enjoy. Chris Rice, yes, I'm going to hit the shower soon. Absolutely. Was a bit more sweaty than I thought. So yeah, regarding sim racing teams, I'm looking for good offers that are suiting me, that are suiting my plans, that are suiting the plans of that team. And we're gonna keep racing RF2, of course. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for today. That's gonna do it for this one. Once again, explanation mark, social media. Put it into the chat. Check out the link tree. The bot is relaying that to you every now and then. We're gonna have interesting stuff and announcements and information on our social media channel during the advent calendar period. Tomorrow is going to be the release about the emotes. On Wednesday, as I mentioned earlier, we're gonna have the survey around. I'm gonna also put the survey into the chat bot here. And yes, that is it for today. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you had a good start into the week. There might be a stream tomorrow. Stream or no stream? That is the question. Probably stream. But it will be short notice. Let's put it like this. Daniela, the race is on Thursday. This video, this stream is actually pointing right to the scheduled stream video for Thursday already. So Thursday stream, Wednesday probably no stream because team practice. And then Sunday is Creator Series time again, the final race at Spa. So yeah, that are the at least minimum events taking place this week. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed tonight. Again, please become a follower on Twitch. Please become a subscriber on YouTube if you haven't done yet. And if you want to support that channel, that would be massively appreciated. And then have a good time. Don't worry, the white shirts are not going to be gone. It's just I can't remove that burst logo out of it. So I will not wear it that frequently anymore. I will more like, you know, swap around and see until some new t-shirts can be driven, can be raced with. Yeah, that is the thing, guys. Thank you for your time. Have a good time, everyone. Have a great week, and see you this week. Bye bye.